What's going on, my fellow collectors? I'm back again for another video. And right now, I'm about to run through this video. As you can see, I have two Star Wars figures, and they are from, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, episode 1. Well, maybe episode 4, I should say. But the episode that I can say that I seen back in the day in the late 70s, early 80s. But, yes. This figure is pretty cool. It's something I've been, looking at for a while, and out in the 1/6 collectible world of collecting, and I figure I would snatch it up, guys. But unfortunately, I don't think I'm going to keep it. So this is like a video slash. If anybody wants it, let me know. If not, this bad boy is going up on eBay because. Like I said, I just think I jumped into it too fast, and I really was trying to collect the Star Wars figures just for the clones, but I ended up picking this up because I thought it looked cool. So, but yeah, I'm sure you guys know what I mean when you buy stuff sometime on the impulse buy. So if I can put this towards something else that I want to get into collecting, then I'm going to do that. So yeah, as you can see, this is the Cantina. This is Greedo. Here's the box. It's a pretty cool set. I thought it would be also just in case if we see the Han Solo too, but you never know. I don't know. I'm not going to be waiting around just find out if Hot Toys is going to be, bringing this figure out. If they should, then it's like, damn. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, it's pretty cool. Heavy type of material that they use. So, alrighty, this is the box, like I said. And let me see if I can grab the box over here for the figure. Sideshow keeps it basic, glossy type box. As you can see, nice thin box, magnet. See some pictures on the back right here of that scene when Han Solo just shot him down. It's pretty sad because, this guy looked like he could really get into some action. And it was such like a Western type scene, like a modern futuristic, but also like a vintage scene that you would usually see in like a, a Western or something like that. So it was pretty cool. The fast drawing. Yeah, like I said, magnet box, and you open up the box, slip cover. Box is pretty cool. It's not bad. It's okay. So, still got that paper right here, but yeah. So you guys get the idea of the box. And let's move on to the figure. Here is Greedo. Check him out. Looking real badass. Yeah, guys. He's a cool looking figure. I mean, cool alien looking Martian looking type figure with clothes on. Here's the drink that he comes with right here. That's basically it. And what you see is what you get with this figure. He does come with an extra gun to put in his holster right there, because this is actually a sculpted hand with the gun already connected. I guess they had to make a sculpted hand because they didn't feel like doing the bendy hand thing. But he's definitely a different looking type of 1/6 figure, as you can see. Nice details on the head scope. He looks kind of plain looking though. Maybe they should have added some type of weathering or, I don't know, some other type of paint applications, because his skin texturing just looks, it's okay, but it just looks boring, if you know what I mean. But at the end of the day, it's still a cool looking figure. Look at the real glossy looking glassy eyes just popping out right out of his face, as you can see. And then here's, he has a jumpsuit on, as you can see. It's like a nylon material. That scratchy type material. And it's one piece. pleather, whatever you want to call it, type of holster with nice little details with the little studs. I don't know if these are plastic or not. I know the buckle is plastic, I believe. And just weathered like that. Boots are boots feet. I'm sure it's connected to a peg. Ankle peg. You know, you get articulation in the ankles. And even articulation as usual in the hand area. See if I can show you guys in a second. But like I said, it's a very different looking figure. As you can see. This is the only real complaint that I have is I would say is a big complaint, but maybe it's just because I really didn't mess with the figure enough. You know, I did pose it a couple times, but I really couldn't get into the body. This body that they use is just stank. I mean, like, wow, I couldn't really get into, like, it's like on a ratchet type system for the knees, and you feel like you're going to break the knees and the joints. I don't know what body they use, but it's not your typical body. Like, I don't think it's the body that they use for, like, the clones and stuff like that. So, I don't know, but the body was just stank, guys, and I couldn't really get used to it. I couldn't get adjusted to it. But I'm sure, you know, you get this guy in a pose, you're not going to really be trying to really do too much with him anyway. But I don't know why they chose this body that they used for this figure. But besides that, it's a cool looking figure. I think it's a cool looking figure, but like I said, he's not a must keep in my collection. And I did buy it on impulse, so he's going up on the eBay for sale. I definitely probably try to sell him as a set, you know, to kind of make it look, you know, worth buying. You know, you can have the whole little set and basically they have a diorama already that's out there that you can buy. The actual big cantina, like the place, and, you know, you can get that and, you know, you'll be complete, basically. So I think the big, large diorama, I was going to get that, but I'm like, nah, I was going to get the band players and everything. I wanted to build that whole scene, basically, but I'm like, you know what? Nah, I got too much crap that I'm trying to get and too much stuff already, and, you know, it's time to make a little room. So, but, yeah, so this is the set right here. As you can see, it's very heavy. Like, wow, it's like polystone. I don't know if you guys can hear it. Can you hear that, guys? That's heavy. This is very heavy, so it's not no cheap stuff here. I see why it cost the price that it cost, because I was like, $80 for this? I don't know, you know, so. But, you know, I see why now. You can actually have a light under here if I can turn this on. Let me see. Bear with me for a minute for shaking the camera, guys. I'll put this down right here. Alright, flip that back over. Yeah, so there's your light right there that it has. Just a nice little touch. Probably look good in the display. And again, you know, it's coated, protected underneath. So, as you can see, it won't scratch anything up. So yeah, I'm gonna try to get rid of the two as a set. This body, real quick, if I can show you real quick what I'm doing with the ratchet system. I'm gonna set the iPhone down for a second. So let me see. You gotta love that flat surface of the iPhone. But yeah, it's green body. But listen to this. Oh my gosh. You hear that, guys? I mean, they really feel like you're gonna snap this body. It's really weird. You know, and just at times, it's just really awkward. And even in the arm area, I mean, in all, it still has good articulation, I guess, but it's just hard to get used to this body. So, it poses okay. I like the boots. The suit is okay, and it's kind of a loose body. It's like real flimsy. It reminds me of an Inner Bay body, if I'm not mistaken, but it definitely reminds me of an Inner Bay body. But I guess it's part of the Sideshow Prometheus body, maybe. I know that's one of the bodies that they call some Prometheus body or something like that. But this body is really ass. Now that I'm messing with it, I'm like, this guy do not want to stand at all. He's all over the place. Like, hey, let me see. All right, let me see. There he is. He's in a kind of weird looking pose, guys, but you see what I'm talking about. Alrighty, so there you have it. Greedo and the Cantina from Sideshow Collectibles. They are trying to come up on their new Star Wars figures. They got the Tusken Raiders. And they look pretty good. I wouldn't mind maybe getting those, but I'm just not sure right now. With this figure, definitely I'm putting him up on a sale market. And it is what it is. At the end of the day, we buy sometime that we jump too fast, and I think this was one of them. So if anybody's interested, let me know. Hit me up with a message, and stay tuned for more Star Wars figures this week, guys. Alrighty, Moogie215, and I'm signing out. Peace.